Hello and welcome to another opportunity to attract the man of your dreams. Today I want to share 14 qualities that make you more attractive to men. Today I want to share the exact things that high quality men, high value men, successful men are looking for in a woman. And some of the tips that I share with you might not be the most politically correct, but everything I share with you in this episode is 100% true. I know a lot of successful men, very successful entrepreneurs, and these are the things that they are looking for in a woman. And I'm not talking about men who are looking for one-night stands. I'm not talking about men who are looking for short-term adventures. I'm talking about men who are looking for these qualities in their girlfriend, who want a woman in their life, who want a life partner who has these qualities. And the first quality that I want to share with you is the ability to understand his struggle and his success. I've heard the following words from so many successful men. Whenever I'm on a date with a woman, I have the feeling that she listens to me, but she doesn't really get me. She doesn't really understand me. This is something that I've heard from so many successful men. And I've also experienced it while I was still single, when I was on a date with a woman and I was telling her about, the struggle that I went through to achieve the success that I've achieved, how I built my several businesses, what I did to achieve that. And all I then heard from this woman was, oh yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's interesting. And even though that shows, yes, she was listening, she wasn't really getting it. And the ability to truly get him, especially when you are on a date with a very successful man, is absolutely vital, because this kind of guy wants a woman who gets him. He wants a woman who understands him. He wants a woman who truly understands his struggle and his success. And that doesn't mean that you need to make the exact same experiences, or let's say that you must have had the exact same experiences in the past. All it means is that you listen with empathy. Listen from a perspective of, what does he feel? Why does he feel like that? How does he feel when he's struggling? How does he feel when he's achieving success? And then ask the right questions. And if you don't know what the right questions are, then you can work with me in a Skype coaching session, and I can show you step by step what you have to do on your very first date with a highly successful man and how you can make him yours. And if you're ready to work with me, then you can go to gethimkeephim.com/Skype, or you can click on the second link in the description. And the second quality that make you more attractive to men is a love for life that makes him fall in love with you more every time. Every time you meet him, if you have this energy of I love myself, I love my life, then he will eventually fall in love with you. It's inevitable. I mean, it's the same for you and a guy, for example. If you're on a date with a guy who loves his life, who has this amazing life-affirming energy, you will feel good with him. In fact, you will feel so good with him that you no longer want to be without him. And the same is true for him. If you have this life-affirming energy, then he wants to be with you 24/7 because you make him feel so much better than when he is without you. And the ability to listen and to respond in a way that no woman has ever listened and responded to him. And this goes hand in hand with the first point that I share with you, the ability to truly understand him. If you don't just ask him, what do you do for a living? Or what is your biggest passion? Or what are your interests? If you take things a little bit further and ask him, why did you choose this career field? What exactly made you start your business? Why are you so passionate about it? I mean, in every business lecture, you hear that the why, your purpose, is so important. And it's very important for us as individuals, but it's also important for you to try to understand his why. If a woman, for example, would ask me, what do you do for a living? And I then tell her, I have several businesses, I work as a coach, that's what I do. That's great. But what if she would ask me, and that's exactly what my girlfriend did on our very first date. That's why from the beginning, from the get-go, I was like, whoa, this woman is different. This woman gets me. She asked me, why do you do these things? What made you choose this field of work? And why are you so passionate about it? What's your purpose? I mean, okay, she didn't ask me directly what's my purpose, but that's basically what she communicated with these questions. And if you listen to him and respond to him by having this why in mind, then he will inevitably fall for you. and the caring and nurturing character that melts his heart. And no, I don't mean that you have to become his mother. That's not what I'm talking about. So many women, as soon as they hear nurturing and caring, they think, oh God, no, I don't want to be his mom. That's not what I mean at all. I just mean this feminine, nurturing, caring attitude. To ask him, for example, if he has eaten already, if he's okay, how he's feeling. These simple questions can mean so much to a man, because if you know it or maybe you don't know it, men are conditioned from a young age to not talk about their feelings, to have a certain disconnect with their emotional lives, or let's say to their emotional lives. What's grammatically correct? To, with? Anyway, I think you get what I mean. A lot of men grow up believing boys don't cry, boys don't show emotions. As a man, you have to be strong and you can't show any emotions. And as a result of that, asking him simple questions like, are you okay? How are you feeling? This can already melt his heart. And if you don't just want to melt his heart, but you also want to make him devoted to you, then you have to click on the first link in the description or go to gethimkeephim.com/devoted and find out more about the devotion sequence. And I want to be 100% transparent and honest with you. If you click on the first link in the description or you go to gethimkeephim.com/devoted and you then invest in the devotion sequence, I receive a commission for that. But I only recommend this program to you because I've tested several programs and I came to the conclusion that when it comes to making a man devoted to you, and devotion is an emotion that's even stronger than love, then this program is the best. And that's why I recommend it to you. And what about the confidence to be his equal in a relationship? And so many of my Skype coaching clients, whenever I mention confidence, go, oh no, I heard that men don't want confident women. Yes, insecure men don't want confident women. Narcissistic men who want to abuse you and use you, they don't want a confident woman. In fact, they will run away as soon as they sense confidence. But what about a confident man who loves himself, who loves life, and who loves women, who doesn't want to use you, who doesn't want to abuse you, who doesn't want to control you? This man wants an equal in a relationship. I've heard that from so many of my successful friends. They want a woman who is confident. And no, confidence doesn't mean arrogance. That's not the same thing. But if you're confident in your accomplishments, if you're confident in what you believe, in the opinions you have, this can be incredibly attractive for the right man, and it can repel the wrong man, and that's exactly what you want. And the willingness to treat him with the respect that you want him to treat you with, that's also a quality that makes you more attractive to men. If you show him the respect that you also want him to show you, then it will be easy for you to make this man feel good. And when a man feels good in your presence, then it's way more likely that he will fall in love with you. And your kind eyes that he simply can't resist. And this is one of the qualities that make you more attractive to men, that on the first glance seems like a physical feature, your kind eyes. I mean, hey, what if I don't have kind eyes? What if I don't have beautiful eyes? That's what you might ask yourself right now. But when it comes to kind eyes, this is not something that your eyes communicate by the way they look. It comes from your heart. Your heart communicates that through your eyes. For example, if you, before your next date, bring yourself in a very positive vibration, positive thoughts, positive feelings. You just create these feelings by thinking about something beautiful, by feeling something beautiful, by opening your heart and feeling love in your heart. And you then go on a date, I almost guarantee you that the man that you're sitting opposite of, or the man that you're sitting next to, will see these kind eyes. Kind eyes are the result of a kind heart. And if you communicate to him with a kind heart, with an open heart, then he will see this kindness in your eyes, and then he will fall for you. And another quality that makes you more attractive to men is the joy of looking your best for him. And no, this has nothing to do in particular with the way you look, but with the way you make an effort. That's what it's all about. Because you dressing up for him, you trying to look the best for him, communicates more than physical beauty. It communicates that you care. It communicates that you want to be attractive for him. In the same way, of course, as you want a man to want to be attractive for you. And I hope again that was grammatically correct. If not, please forgive me, I'm still German. So if, for example, you're dating a guy who doesn't make an effort, who just eats potato chips all day long, and who doesn't take care of his body. That's of course less attractive than a man who goes to the gym and who wants to look the best for you. In the same way, if you dress up in a beautiful dress, you communicate that you care, that you make an effort, and this makes you more attractive. And speaking of effort, you can also, for example, send thoughtful text messages to him or leave him little thoughtful and loving notes. These are all ways that make you more attractive to men, because men love it when a woman thinks about them. And now let's talk about the bedroom. One of the most attractive things that a woman can have, or let's say one of the most attractive qualities a woman can have, is the patience to give him time in the bedroom, especially if you are being intimate with him for the very first time. A lot of men, believe it or not, have performance anxiety. And a lot of men, believe it or not, maybe you've also experienced it in your life, can't get it up, or at least struggle with getting up or maintaining a hard you-know-what when they are intimate with a woman for the very first time. And if you are in this situation where he's so vulnerable, if you are supporting him, if you show understanding, and if you let him know that it's okay, that he doesn't have to worry about anything, and you give him the time that he needs to adjust to the situation, then he will be totally into you. And it's also way more likely that he will then be ready to have a lot of bedroom fun with you, because now he can relax, and now he can finally enjoy the time with you without overthinking. And the readiness to allow a space where he can open up about his fears and worries is also incredibly powerful. And I don't mean this as an emotional dumpster. I mean, you don't want to date a man who's like, oh my god, I'm a victim, oh, I'm such a victim. No, but you want a man who expresses his feelings in a healthy way. And if you give him the space where he can do that, because one of the biggest fears that men have is that a woman will leave them once they show their true emotions, once they are open about their emotions. And if you give him the space to express his emotions, he will be so into you. And the willingness to express your feelings in an honest way without playing games is also incredibly attractive. In the same way as you give him the space to express himself and his emotions, you also want to be emotionally available and show him your emotions in an honest way. And if you're still struggling with how you can make a man attracted to you, how you can make him interested in you, how you can provide this space for him to finally open up to you and to then have this experience maybe for the very first time that he can fully trust a woman and fully be emotionally available with a woman, then you can work with me in a Skype coaching session, and I can show you exactly how you can get and keep the man of your dreams. You can share everything you want to share with me about the man that you want to make yours, and I help you to make him yours. And if you're ready to work with me, you can go to gethimkeephim.com/Skype. And what's also incredibly attractive to men is a sense of adventure that makes you excited for his creative date and travel ideas. Just be open-minded for new date ideas. Be open-minded for new travel adventures. Allow him to show you and to provide you with these creative dating ideas, and then have a great time together. If you have the creativity to create a future in his mind and his heart before it happens, then this man will be into you. If you create a picture, or let's say a movie in his mind that shows your amazing future, the future that he can have with you, then he'll want this future, especially if you also at the same time make him devoted to you. And if you're ready to make him devoted to you, then go to gethimkeephim.com/devoted or click on the first link in the description, watch this video till the very end, and then invest in the devotion sequence so that you can finally make your dream guy devoted to you. And if you enjoyed watching this video, if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section below. Share your opinion, share your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. And I would love it even more if you would hit the subscribe button and smash that notification bell so that you get notified whenever I release a new video for you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video.